Hey everybody, I'm out of breath because I just ran across this entire golf course, which is about the lumpiest, bumpiest, hilliest golf course I've ever seen. It's called Goat Hill Park in San Diego. And I'm here to meet my friend Pete, who runs amateurgolf.com. And he's playing with a tour player, Dean Wilson, and John Ashworth, who started the Ashworth brand. So here they go, teeing off here. Let's see how they do on this par 3. I was at a meeting earlier, so I'm not able to actually play with them. Let's see, I'll do this. Good shot. Into that low area. Hard to see. I don't know who that is. Hopefully they yell 4 if they get too close to me. There it goes. Down behind the hole. If it kicks a little more, it'll get really close. No. And the undulations and everything are absolutely crazy. One of these guys is Dean Wilson. That looks like might be my friend Pete right here. Yep, high side. Oh no, into that back bunker. Sounded good. I mean, from this far away, who can tell, but yep, that sounded good. And he put it on the right side of the hole, but there it goes. There it goes, come on. And it's kind of an ugly name, Goat Hill, but you can see why they called it that, because you have to be half a goat just to walk across this place. That was like the biggest leg workout of my life. All right, let's see how these guys are doing. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This was filmed a couple months ago, and I've had this footage in my phone, and I finally took it off because I've been meaning to do stuff, but as you guys know, super busy, blah blah blah, other things. But I did want to share this kind of fun, not even an afternoon, really fun, like about hour and a half that I was on the golf course. This is John Ashworth. You guys know him from the Ashworth brand. I'm sure you've seen a lot of the golf shirts. And now from this super awesome, really cool company called Link Soul. This is Pete from amateurgolf.com. He runs amateurgolf.com. And he also runs a bunch of tournaments through Amateur Golf. This course, Goat Hill, up and down, so wavy, and it's actually a lot of really good players come to play here because of the crazy lies and everything that you get. This is Dean Wilson, who won on the PGA Tour and is now retired, he told me. Great swing, really good, really fluid. I mean, that's the main thing you notice about Dean's swing compared to amateur swings and my swing. So they're playing a skins game out here at Goat Hill, and this putt on this par 3 will pay if Pete makes it. Plum. Nice. So Pete from amateurgolf.com made that. That was really great. This is George Allen. He runs a golf management company, and he actually is a very, very accomplished amateur as well. He's played in all those, basically every one of those really big amateur events, if you've heard of them, he's played in those.
He's not in the skins, right?
Right, that's Dean saying, hey, he's not in the skins because I hit a really good shot with one of John's Van Hogen irons. And this is like a 165-yard par 3, and Dean hit it over the stick. A little long. Here's John. So like I said, John from Link Soul, he uses these Ben Hogan irons, and it's a little tough sometimes to know, even if you remember what all those yardages mean. You know, 42 degree, 51 degree, 36 degree, you know, okay, what is that? A 6 iron or something like that? So yeah, the greens here, even though they're really bumpy looking and shaggy looking a little bit, super fast. They keep the greens in really good shape. So they're like, it's like Augusta National. It's like a shaggy Augusta National. Actually, Jeff Ogilvy came out and played on this course the week before he won on tour last time. So So and Ben Crane also came out here and won before he won in Malaysia like 2 years ago or something. So tour players will come out to this course specifically to get into bad lies and try to figure out how to score. So Dean hit a kind of a blocked shot, but super solid. I think it was the line he was aiming for. And I hit a really good shot into a horrendous lie, and nobody filmed my shot. And I was in a lie kind of like Pete's in here. Mine was a little worse. But you can see like the lies you get here are real wacky. So here's John for birdie. Didn't make that. There's about 4 groups out here playing in the skin, so you're never sure like when something's going to cash or not. And here's Dean for birdie. That was kind of harsh there. All right, so final hole. Very, very short vlog here. I was only walking with him for about 4 holes or something like that. And this was a par 3, so Pete hit a pitching wedge. Or no, Pete hit a 9-iron. And then George, I think like the things like the Sunny Hannah and the North-South and the Western Amateur, he's played in a lot of those events. And yeah, and now here's John. So John uses these Ben Hogan irons. He was letting me hit his irons, and a very stylish bag. He also uses a persimmon driver and stuff. And so here's Dean. So watch this tempo. So it's not lacking for speed. There's a lot of speed at the bottom, but it's super smooth looking, especially in the transition and everything. So totally different from, this is like 2 months ago. I've been working on some stuff since then. So, you know, 2 months in a golfer, especially like me, it just feels like ancient history. Swing wise ago. Actually, plane wise and everything, that was fine. I just was way too zippy. So with these Ben Hogan irons, he gave me a 36 degree or something, and he was like, "Oh, I thought that was my 9-iron. That was actually my." He gave me an 8-iron for what I thought was a pitching wedge, so I actually killed that over the green.
How often does that?
So I was saying, how often does that happen for people who use these Ben Hogan irons that don't have 7-iron, 6-iron, 5-iron, 4-iron on them? They just have the degree numbers. Oh, and that could be a skin if nobody else makes a putt for Mike, another guy in our group. So we made it really well, but when you give these tour players, like Dean Wilson, winner on the PGA Tour at the International in Colorado, when you give them the line, they're so deadly and dangerous. So watch this. It goes up and goes back over. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's just a quick thing. It was just a fun round of golf. Those guys were super nice. Everybody very, very warm and welcoming. John has actually done a lot of work and was very instrumental in saving this golf course that, as far as I know, I think it was going to be completely closed by the city of San Diego. So John and his group of friends, it's a really cool, fun place to go play, and the atmosphere there is awesome. They did a piece about it, I think, on Golf Channel. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.